I am so excited to introduce Nick. Nick has been working with me and within our system for about a year and a half now, and he has a great story, and I'm excited for him to share it with you. Could you tell me a little bit about your history as a loan officer and where you came from before you and I connected?
Yeah, so I initially started in the, big bank side of things. Did some of the larger banks that everyone would probably know. Ended up transitioning to more of a call center internal piece, and then from there went to a small community bank, and now independent mortgage banker. So I've kind of went big to small. I think for various reasons.
So how long have you and I been working together?
So we've been working together probably, I guess it's a loaded question.
Yeah.
On and off for about 5 years or so.
It's been a while. We've known each other for a while.
Yeah, a little bit.
What was the reason for the delay?
Skepticism. Obviously, I always felt your energy. I always thought it was something positive, and I wouldn't have continued talking with you if I didn't think that it would have been something that I thought would have ended up working out. In seeing things that you've done, just whether it was with the mortgage machine and other LOs that I would talk to in your coaching and how that kind of progressed their careers.
Yeah.
I think that was something that took me a little while to buy into, and really over the last 2 to 3 years, I wish I would have done it earlier, maybe when we first met.
Yeah.
But now having seen the benefits of it have. Again, I wish I would have done something sooner.
That's awesome. Everything's timing, right?
It is.
It's all timing. So since we've been working together, could you share some of not everything, it's a lot, right? So could you share a couple things that maybe have impacted you as far as like your personal life, your business life, since you and I have worked together and kind of working within the system?
Yeah, as you touched on, the personal and the professional, I think that's what's different about what you offer. Mm-hmm. And I think that was one of the driving factors in me wanting to work with you. We, in a sense, work in a commodity industry, but it's the people who actually make the difference. So the personal connection and things that you've gone over with me from a coaching perspective have actually flowed over with my wife and kids, which, again, from a professional and a personal growth, I think you need to have both. You can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
One of the main things that really you kind of helped me with was, within the machine is being comfortable with uncomfortable situations. Mm-hmm. So we all have that fear or doubt or lack of direction in, hey, we know where we want to go and we see other people there, but how do we do it?
Right.
And one of the things with me, I would constantly, whether it was reading a book, listening to a podcast, following blogs, all those things I tried to do on my own, mm-hmm. and I could only do it at a small percentage.
Right.
So having kind of that accountability partner, talk about working out.
Right.
It's much easier when you've got to show up and meet someone versus, hey, it's just me. So your push and your coaching really allowed me to kind of take not only my career to the next level, but really my business and my personal life.
Right.
And with me, I've always been kind of a one-man show. I've always been a singular LO within whatever company I was at.
Right.
And one of the things with the machine that you kind of push me to is in coaching, who do I need in a support role that would make me the salesperson I needed to be? So, building a team, putting assistants in place, the right processors, the right closers, all of those things kind of give me the support that I can then go out and do more of the sales activity, which I probably had a fear of doing.
Yeah.
Because once I built the team, it kind of put me in a position that, okay, we've done everything. Now it's on me to shine. Now I've got other people, supporting me. So your direction and kind of your confidence and continued push, in the right direction has been life-changing.
That's awesome. I don't know if we've talked about this, but an impactful moment in working with you was when I think you closed just over $3 million, and you came in my office and said it didn't feel like it. Before it's not to say that you didn't have good months or great months before you and I met, but you said it was like running around crazy. It affected your home life. You were getting home late, and to have the balance of home and work, and also be able to hit your goals is a real driving force for me with this system. So that was exciting for me.
Yeah, and it I think was probably even more exciting for my wife. I think that you kind of hit the nail on the head. We can, kind of the working less and achieving more is one of those quotes that are just kind of like a figment of our imagination. Yeah. So to actually be able to implement and obviously get the support in place that, one of the things you've always told me is, it's weird to say, but we're not as important as we think we are.
Yeah.
So kind of removing ourself from the to-dos, to that point, it was probably one of the easiest months I've had in production. And I closed at that point one of the highest months I'd ever closed at.
Yeah.
So me closing $1 million to $1.5 million, doing, 10 to 12 deals to over 3 million and over 20 deals, it was much easier doing the 3 million over 20.
That's awesome. Well, Nick, I appreciate it. I wanted to connect with you and hopefully share your story. Hopefully it resonates with other people, but I appreciate you being so open and obviously love working with you.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to do it, and obviously appreciate all that you've done for me.
Awesome.